Hey, soul seekers, it is intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss, and I am coming to you live from the Sunshine Coast of Australia. And before we get started, I have to, had to dive in and start right away because I have to show you the most hysterical thing, and then I will tell you all about it. Okay, so this is a wild magpie that I have lovingly named Rex. Check him out. And I straight up am hand feeding Rex some crackers. This bird will run up to you, and he ran into the house yesterday just looking for food. And I just totally had to show you that because he cracks me up. And during today's video, you may see me reach down a time or two to give Rex a couple more crackers because he's like just all about it. So anyway, welcome to this week's episode of Monday Messages. We're going to do a universal card draw here in a moment. First of all, let me show you. I got a little bit of energy supporting us today. This is Pink Howlite. Okay, and so this version of Howlite is about patience and tranquility and calm. And the hot pink, I feel like, is just like this fierce energy of like really, giving Rex another bite. This really like fierce patience. And like that is a weird combination to be talking about, but we're gonna get to it in just a moment. What I wanted to start with today is that I keep hearing the words discipline is freedom. Okay, listen to that. Discipline is freedom. And I can hear some of you going like, that doesn't make any sense because discipline means effort and showing up and doing all the things. And where is there any sort of freedom in being very highly self-disciplined? So what I'm hearing for you guys today is that I'm going to share with you a story from my own life about discipline and how that translates into freedom. And I'm not doing it because this is the All About Me show, but because it is a really beautiful living example for you, and then for you to examine in your own life where you are living discipline that translates into freedom and where you might need to sort of up that a little bit for yourself. And then we'll pull a card today to support the messages. And if you've got questions or comments, shoot them down here and I will totally make sure to address them during the video. Or if you're watching later, I always make sure to check back in and get into those questions and comments later. So, discipline is freedom. Here's the thing. I'm coming to you live from the Sunshine Coast of Australia. I'm at this lovely beach house, and if you listen in the background, you might hear a little bit of a hum or some white noise, and that's actually the Pacific Ocean. There's like a little pathway. I'm about a minute walk away from this gorgeous, pristine, clean, empty beach. And if you follow me over on Instagram at lightworker_Kathy, I have this morning's sunrise over the Pacific posted up there in my stories, so you could go check it out. So I can hear you guys thinking, yeah, that is a lot of freedom, biatched. Like, are you just telling me this to make you jealous or something? No, I'm totally not. Here's the deal. Discipline for my husband and I, we're both self-employed. We work 6 days a week, every week. On occasion, we work 7 days a week. I'm guest teaching a yoga teacher training program, and on the weekends that I need to teach, that means I'm working a 7-day work week, and I'll go as many as 14 days before I even get a single day off. On a regular week, when my husband and I both work 6 days a week, that means we get 1 day a week off that's our day together. And then a lot of times that means we've got to do the errands and the yard work and all of the house stuff that doesn't get taken care of Monday through Saturday. And there is so much discipline in getting up early every day, working all day long. God love my husband. He works like 12 to 14 hours a day every single day. We don't take holidays off or time around the holidays. So let's say, for example, the 4th of July is on Wednesday. This year it was. We might take that Wednesday off, but no other days. And a lot of times we'll even work a half day on the holiday. For example, recently in the United States, it was Labor Day, and I pretty much worked a normal day all day. And so there isn't a lot of eating out, there isn't a lot of entertainment. We might occasionally go to a movie or something like that, but for the most part, it is a really rigorous life with really no time off. And I mean, when I say no time off, I mean 6 to 8 to 12 months at a time, there isn't a significant amount of time off. But the freedom within that discipline is that right now we're spending 3 solid weeks in Australia on vacation, traveling around. We're at this gorgeous beach house for a week. I'm hand feeding magpies, for my goodness sake. And you know what? And just having this like glorious life. And there is so much freedom that we're experiencing in these 3 weeks. And then coming up later in the first week of March, we're going to be going to Hawaii. And then coming back to Australia again in spring in the States, which is fall here in Australia. So there is a lot of freedom in those extended periods of travel. But what there isn't the other times, there is so much discipline that makes that happen, to the point where our lives probably look really boring and uninteresting. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what to post on Instagram or Facebook right now, because my life is so like get up, meditate, work in the office, see clients, teach yoga, do yoga, walk the dog, do the laundry, blah, 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 blah. Super boring for like months at a time. But like I'm saying, that discipline is leading to the freedom to have fun and play and be flexible and spontaneous and watch glorious sunrises. And so what you're being asked to do in light of this story that I'm sharing with you is look at your own life. And what is it that you're craving to create? And are you implementing the discipline it takes to create that life that is full of freedom and experience? If you want to lose weight, are you doing the regiment basically of exercise and nutrition to lose weight? If you're looking to cultivate a really satisfying romantic relationship, are you cultivating the self-discipline to say no to relationships that don't fulfill your personal needs? That's hard. That's super hard. It takes so much discipline to go, ooh, this person is interested in me, but they don't meet all of the things that I require in my life, so I'm going to say no to that. That's super hard to do. Or are you looking to create a life that's similar to mine, where there's freedom for extended travel? That means showing up for work and not taking vacation days and not taking sick days and working extra days and extra hours to have both the finances and the time to be able to do that. Okay, so what today's message really is all about is examining your life, the areas of your life that you're craving and desiring something, and are you living the discipline it takes to get the desired results? Because you don't get to go straight from, well, let me backtrack on that. You might sometimes magically get to go from desire to results. Like that happens, and the universe is like that sometimes. And sometimes what it takes is really hunkering down and doing the long, slow, tedious path and work to get there. Maybe you're cultivating an entrepreneurial type career and you've just started and you're like, why don't I have 10,000 followers and why am I not making $100,000 a year? I've been doing this for like 3 months now. It's like, you know what? That takes months and months and years of discipline and work and showing up when there aren't a lot of results. Okay, so that's really the gist of today's message, is doing the work, putting in the time so that you later reap the results and the rewards and the manifestations that you are envisioning for yourself. I've got my awesome new Oracle of the Mermaids deck here. Woo, there we go. And while this is a deck that is about romance, it's all connected. Your romantic life is connected to your career, is connected to your home life, is connected to how you take care of yourself, is connected to the lifestyle that you lead. So while we may be pulling a card that's specifically about romance and love, know that the information can be applied to many aspects of your life. All right, giving her a good shuffle. I got a card sticking out here. Can you see it's kind of sticking out to the side? And that's an indicator that that's a good card for today. Oh, and 2 came out. Surprise, double bonus. Okay, so the first one that came out was beauty. And she says grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. Integrity. Oh my goodness, like that just hit me so deep in my heart and my soul. Integrity is really tied to what I've been talking about with discipline. There is an integrity to standing fully and living a beautiful life that you have to be unwavering. And so many of us are willing to waver for the easy result, for the familiar result, for the result where at least we think we know the outcome, rather than the integrity of being like, I do not know what's going to go down. I just know that I have to take this action. I just know that I have to live this radically wild, not insecure, but uncertain life in order to achieve results. So integrity is huge. And integrity is not necessarily popular, and integrity is not necessarily fun, but integrity is about feeling really good in your soul about who and how you are in the world, because you are doing and being what you know is right for you and nobody else. Because sisters and brothers, the only person you can do right by on the entire planet is yourself. The other card that came up today is divination. Divination. It's 8 o'clock in the morning over here. I know it's 3 o'clock over there in the States, in my home base of California. Not the entire United States. It's not 3 o'clock. Just my home base of California. She says prophecy, fate, destiny, and future fortune. And isn't she gorgeous? She's really pretty. And what I'm kind of keying on here with today's card is future fortune. Future is such a key aspect of integrity and discipline. And again, whether we're looking at creating a romantic life that is fulfilling, a career, an overall lifestyle, the way that you get to your future is in the present moment. The way that you get 10 pounds lighter or 20 pounds lighter or 50 pounds lighter is in your choices and actions today. The way that you create a life full of travel is in how you save your money in the present moment. It's about skipping Starbucks and manicures and extra clothes, or hey, Costco clothing, in order to afford and experience the richness of a life that includes travel to all of the wonderful places that you are desiring to experience. And I'm hearing drop a little bit more about that Costco thing with you guys. So if we go back to the story I told at the top of the video, not only in the discipline of working and not taking time off, is that we're very disciplined about our finances. And so I don't go get manicures and pedicures, and we don't eat out very often, and I do have no problem around the house wearing tank tops and t-shirts, things from Costco and Old Navy, not as a way of thinking I'm not worthy of those things, because I totally am, but as a way of maintaining our finances so that when we are on our travels, we're eating out at, oh my God, we ate at this most amazing brewery yesterday that was just off the charts. And we go get massages, and we go to the spa, and we're zip lining and helicopter tours, and we go feed the koala bears. And so by maintaining a tighter budget at home, we have the freedom on our travels to splurge and bought some clothes while I was here, and all of that kind of stuff. So integrity, fierce patience, Y'all, there is some serious fierce patience when it's been like 9, 10, 11 months since we've had any sort of glorious time off. There is a fierce amount of patience happening knowing that the future fortune is going to unfold. So if I could leave you with anything today, it's that the life you desire is 100% yours to manifest. You are capable of bringing about any desired result you want in any area and aspect of your life. It simply requires the integrity and the discipline to show up day after day after day after day after week after month, and sometimes years to get there. But those future results are the freedom and the lightness and the play and the pleasure that you're seeking. And so I send you so much love from the Sunshine Coast of Australia. I'm about to go slather up with some sunblock and go play on the beach for a little bit. So again, lightworker_Kathy on Instagram. You can check out today's sunrise. I'll try to get a video of me feeding my magpie friend that I have named Rex, and so you can check that out, as well as some of the other adventures that I'm having over here as inspiration, that the discipline for all those weeks and months when I'm like, I got nothing to post, is that this freedom and this fun, it's yours and it's mine and it's available to all of us through integrity and discipline, knowing that your future fortune is awaiting you. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. If you're freaking out, having a meltdown, or need me, there are good times when we can meet up. So don't be shy about messaging me publicly or privately. If you need to have a reading while I'm here, we can work something out, okay? Love you guys so much. I will see you again very soon. Namaste.